Hi there ladies, this is video number 3 and now I'm going to be talking about my weights. Now I have a pretty hardcore set of weights that I use all of the time, and I've had these beauties for probably about 20 years, pretty much as long as the step, and I do use them and incorporate them with the step. That's why, for me, why I bought them. These are £10, which equates to about 5 kilograms each. So they are pretty hardcore, and my son has got a very heavy weight, and I tend to use that as just a one weight, which is heavier than this. And I can't remember what he puts on it, but it's very, very heavy, and I almost use it like a kettlebell kind of thing because it is so heavy. You will not build muscle like a guy, ladies, if you use weights. I can promise you that. None of us can, unless you're going into professional weight training, and then you're probably maybe taking some steroids or something to build the muscle, but you cannot look like a guy. Most of us don't. The only reason I have got great muscle content in my biceps is from 27 years of horse riding. It's got nothing to do with the weights just keep them in shape, but that is primarily from my riding days. So, and I have an hourglass figure. I do not look like a guy, but yes, I do have good muscle tone and content. But these are fabulous for me. They're great. You can use them on their own. You don't have to use them with anything, with a bench or anything. But if you want to, then that's absolutely fine. I incorporate them with my step quite a lot, but sometimes I just use them on their own. And they are fantastic for me because I have a back problem. I have a curved, slightly arched back, more arched than most, and I think also that was impacted by the fact that I was classically trained as a horse rider, so I did a lot of dressage. My back really was quite arched, and it seems to have, the pain that I get from the lumbar region over the years has increased. Pick up my weights, do a few moves, and the pain has gone. And also it helps with my shoulders and my neck if they get stiff, if I've been sitting at a laptop all day. So I'll just pick up my weights, do a few moves, and lo and behold, it's back to normal, and the pain has gone and the ache has gone. So these are really, for me, very, very important things. You don't have to have as heavy as this. You can have whatever. If you're thinking of buying your own weights to use at home, then make sure you've tried some in the gym to find out what is a good weight for you and get some professional advice too. Again, if you want any advice about those, I think these were about £35 all those years ago. I don't know what they are now, but they still wouldn't be hugely expensive. But I think they were, up until I bought, my rebounder is the most expensive piece of equipment I've got, although I didn't pay that price for it. But I think my weights were the most expensive piece of equipment, other than my step, which was about £50, and these were about 35. So yeah, that's it really for the weights. Not much else to say. I happen to like them, and as far as those of us in the fitness industry know, that the more muscle content you have, the better, because it's going to help you with your posture. As we age, we start to stoop. You won't have that if you've got more muscle. Plus, it burns the calories. It's metabolically so you're going to lose weight even when you're sleeping, which is really nice. And me personally, I'm about to turn 55, and I'm still in pretty good shape for my age. So I'm just not going to have the kinds of aches and pains that most people have, and the problems that most people have, because I intend carrying on weight training forever. And believe me, I don't lift the barbells and things anymore like I used to, but this is absolutely fine. So you will not look like a guy, I can promise you that. If there are any questions on weights, just send a message to me. Speak soon.